CNN, Fox News, NBC, and other news media outlets have just confirmed that Trump has exited the presidential race. We encourage you to stick around till the end, as this news is bound to brighten your day. Before we continue, we kindly ask you to spare a few precious seconds to click the subscribe button below and activate the notification bell to stay updated with the latest news from us. This perspective could potentially lead to a significant shift in long-standing U.S. international strategy if he were to win November's official political race. Several former senior counselors told CNN that they viewed Putin and Kim favorably, suggesting that U.S. actions may have backed North Korea into a corner. Retired J. John Kelly, who served as Trump's head of staff, expressed his belief that without NATO, aggressive actions from Putin may have been avoided. Trump's lavish praise for Hungarian state leader Orban, particularly during a recent event at Mar-a-Lago, indicates a doubling down on this perspective. Despite recent developments, such as securing the conservative nomination on Super Tuesday, Trump continues to reinforce this stance. Trump declared, "Viktor Orban is unmatched, a superior, more intelligent, and unparalleled leader. He's not just a chief, he's an exceptional figure, revered across Europe and beyond." The former president's admiration for dictators has been well documented. However, in disclosures shared with me for my upcoming book, The Return of Great Powers, Kelly and other former Trump associates provide fresh perspectives on why they caution against a leader who consistently aligns with authoritarian figures, posing a potential mismatch to guide the country through looming great power conflicts. Letting me know they believe that the base of his esteem for these figures is that he envies their power. He sees himself as a big person. John Bolton, who served as National Security Advisor under Trump, told me, "He loves dealing with other big folks, and big folks like Erdogan in Turkey get to put people in prison, and you don't have to ask anyone's permission." He sort of likes that. He's not a troublemaker by any means, but as a matter of fact, a remarkable opposite, Kelly said. That's the way he imagines himself. Trump supposedly reserved some of his most frightening commendations for Hitler, who led Nazi Germany during the Second World War. He said, "All things considered, however, Hitler ended up being useful things." I said, "All things considered, what?" And he said, "Yeah, Hitler rebuilt the economy." But how did he manage that rebuilt economy? "I aspire to emulate their actions," Trump remarked. My hypothesis on why he admires tyrants so much is that it reflects his fundamental character, Kelly explained. Every incoming president is surprised by how limited their power is without Congress, which is a positive aspect of our democracy. It's basic civics, the separation of powers, with three co-equal branches of government. However, in his case, he was astonished by his lack of authority to unilaterally deploy U.S. forces or allocate funds as he pleased. He viewed Putin, Xi, and the North Korean leader as kindred spirits, sharing his inclination toward disruptive behavior. Matthew Pottinger, Trump's deputy national security advisor deeply involved in meetings with Kim and Xi, recalled Trump's unwavering confidence in his own charm and diplomacy. He had almost limitless faith in it. He would ask me about the loyalty issues and about how, when I brought up to him that the German commanders as a group were not loyal to him, and in that mindset to kill him a few times, and he didn't know that, Kelly recalled. He genuinely believed when he brought us commanders in that we would be loyal, that we would do anything he thought that us should do. Kelly told me. When asked to respond to the claims from the former Trump administration officials, Trump campaign spokesman Stephen Chung didn't comment on the content of everything that they said to me, but stated, "John Kelly and John Bolton have completely becloned themselves and are experiencing a serious case of Trump insanity disorder. They need to seek professional." In 2021, a spokesperson for Trump denied claims that the former president had lauded Hitler. Trump's former aides say he most consistently showered acclaim on Russian President Vladimir Putin. Bolton recalled a comment from Trump during the 2018 NATO summit. Following sometimes tense encounters with NATO leaders, Trump said his meeting with Putin, the head of America's great power foe, might be the easiest of all. "Who would think that?" he tells the press as he goes out to the helicopter. "I guess the easiest meeting may come with Vladimir Putin." "Who would ever think that?" recalled Bolton. "There's an answer to that question, only one person. You are the only person who would think that. The psychologists can make of that what they will, but I think it was I'm a big person. They're big folks. I aspire to emulate their actions, Trump remarked. My hypothesis on why he admires tyrants so much is that it reflects his fundamental character, Kelly explained. Every incoming president is surprised by how limited their power is without Congress, which is a positive aspect of our democracy. It's basic civics, the separation of powers, with three co-equal branches of government. However, in his case, he was astonished by his lack of authority to unilaterally deploy U.S. forces or allocate funds as he pleased. He viewed Putin, Xi, and the North Korean leader as kindred spirits, sharing his inclination toward disruptive behavior. Matthew Pottinger, Trump's deputy national security advisor, deeply involved in meetings with Kim and Xi, recalled Trump's unwavering confidence in his own charm and diplomacy. He had almost limitless faith in it. This sentiment held true in Trump's interactions with both Kim and Xi. Throughout his 2024 presidential campaign, Trump has continued to praise dictators, extending his admiration not only to adversaries, but also to allies. During a town hall hosted by Fox News in July 2023, Trump referred to President Xi as a splendid person, emphasizing his authoritarian leadership style and effectiveness in governing 1.4 billion people. Similarly, in an interview with Fox during the same month, Trump praised Putin, highlighting his perceived intelligence compared to President Biden and describing him as one of many sharp, tough, and generally formidable leaders. Trump's admiration for dictators presents a significant dilemma for the U.S. as the 2024 election approaches. His former advisors believe that if he were to secure a second term, there would be a significant overhaul in the U.S.'s perception of itself and its global role. This might include the potential withdrawal of the U.S. from NATO and a reduction in commitments to other defense alliances. NATO would be in serious jeopardy, Bolton conveyed to me. I believe he would make attempts to withdraw. Numerous veterans of the Trump administration share similar concerns regarding Ukraine's conflict with Russia. A senior U.S. official who served under both Trump and Biden expressed that U.S. support for Ukraine would cease. He simply saw no value in NATO, Kelly remarked. He was adamant about maintaining troops in South Korea and Japan as deterrent forces. Thank you for watching. We appreciate your feedback, so please share your thoughts in the comment section below and remember to subscribe to our channel.